I'm on a mission to earn the Platinum Trophy for every PlayStation mascot, and in today's video I'll be getting all 47 trophies including the Platinum in Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. Now listen, this game doesn't get talked about nearly enough. It's got insane visuals, ridiculously creative weapons, and a storyline that's simple but effective, kinda like your mum. Anyway, it's a pretty chill Platinum with a 2 out of 10 difficulty, and it took me about 10 hours, so shout out to the trophy guide for getting it right for once. Here's the plan. Step 1, play through the story and complete each planet collecting everything first, requiring little to no backtracking. And step 2, mop up any random trophies that I may have missed. The game kicks off when Dr. Nefarious steals Ratchet's gift of the Dimensionator and uses it to jump into a dimension where he always wins. Along the way we meet Rivet, a girl version of Ratchet, and Kit, a girl version of Clank. Together they team up with a rebel group to overthrow the Dimensions version of Dr. Nefarious, who's somehow even more evil and is actually running the show here. Right after the intro, Rivet kidnaps Clank. She straight up snatches him. Apparently this is her favorite hobby. That kicked off my first trophy. First up, I found a pocket dimension. These usually have cosmetic stuff inside them, but I got a trophy here for entering my first one. Inside, I jumped on some inflatable dolls, and boom, another trophy. At the end of every pocket dimension, you score a piece of armor with passive bonuses like extra bolts and more raritanium. For the first one I got another trophy. Whilst exploring a factory, I also snagged my first golden bolt. Then I found my first Rhino spy bot. There are 10 in total, and they unlock the Rhino, the best weapon in the game. So yeah, 5 trophies down within the first 30 minutes. This game just hands out trophies, and I love it. Next up, Sargasso, playing as Rivet. I leveled up the starter pistol to level 5. I immediately dumped all of my raritanium into maxing out its upgrades. Then came Clank's puzzle sections. Thankfully, they drastically improved these from the 2016 game. You guide these little ghost Clanks through obstacle courses using these orbs that control gravity and speed. They're fun and challenging enough to make you feel rewarded, but not rage quit and have to look it up. And after finishing my first one, I got, yep, another trophy. I also started using this ridiculous sprinkler weapon that turns enemies into trees or shrubs or something like that. Anyways, I killed 30 of them whilst they were a tree or shrub, and I got another trophy. Then onto the first quote-unquote boss fight against the Seekapede. After packing him up, I got, you guessed it, another trophy. At Rivet's hideout, she checks Clank's memories, and after watching for a bit, she found the subscribe button, and you should too, just saying. I also picked up a Craigie Bear. There are 9 of these in the game, and this was my first. Next stop was Zerky's Bar and the Battle Arena, basically completing my first challenge and winning a reward, and in this case, I unlocked another trophy. Then onto the next planet where I changed back into playing as Ratchet. Not biased or anything, but Ratchet over Rivet. This planet gives you the hover boots, which lets you zip around these open areas. I got a trophy here for doing a trick whilst going at max speed. I also found some dudes chilling in a hot tub. I walked up to them and got another trophy. I then got distracted by the armor system again and decided to equip my full set of armor. Does this make my tail look big?
What do you mean by that?
Then I used 50 of these little mushroom dudes that are called Mr. Fungi, basically this game's version of Mr. Zircon. I then made it to the archives on this map, and it took me a handful of attempts to make this jump, but I eventually made it and got another trophy. I then collected my 5th golden bolt, and then went on to the next Rivet level, where I helped a very over-enthusiastic chef gather ingredients.
Yes, I can feel an idea coming to me.
For this, I got, you guessed it, another trophy. At the end of this planet, I got the phase crystal, which instantly gets destroyed, but it didn't matter because I still got the trophy. I then went back to the vendor and bought the buzz blades and filled out a full weapon rack. On to the next planet where I recruited a giant robot called the Fixer. He literally zaps the shattered crystal back together with his purple eyes somehow. I don't understand how he did it, but I got another trophy. Planet Cordelian was next. Dimensional puzzle solving with crystal switches. After smashing the last dimensional crystal, I got, you guessed it, another trophy. I also unleashed a monster that had been chasing us around in the other dimension, and together we packed up the guards and got another trophy. Back to the battle arena again after unlocking the silver challenges. I used the freeze weapon here and meleeed 5 enemies for another trophy. I then returned to Sargasso for another invasion, now riding a dragon called Trudy. We threw bombs at these ships and destroyed them and got another trophy. That unlocked free flight mode on Trudy, so I decided to collect all of the Zerp stones with 60 20 of them in total. I got a Rhino Spybot for grabbing all of them, but I also earned a trophy here for collecting the first 10. On planet Ardalos, I only picked up one trophy here, but it was great. I had to ring a bell to summon a Kraken named Bubbles, who then destroyed an entire pirate ship for me. After another fight through nefarious bots, I found the final glitch minigame. These are cool. You play as a little virus clearing robot to open doors. After I finally finished it, I got another trophy. We then closed the rift using Clank to get the dimensional map. But surprise, Ratchet has been captured by the Nefariouses, leading to another trophy. So Rivet goes full jailbreak mode, fighting through the prison planet to free Ratchet and Clank. We free a lot of allies along the way here, and at the end of it, I was rewarded with another trophy. Gold challenges are now unlocked back at the arena, so I knocked one of them out for another trophy. I also had a challenge here where I had to use the ricochet gun, and I got another weapon related trophy. I then finished the gold cup and grabbed the final Rhino Spybot. I traded it in for the best weapon in the game. We then went into the final act of the game where we had to stop Nefarious from taking over Ratchet's home dimension. This fight was insane. It really was a spectacle, and the mechanics of it were really fun as well. We win, we celebrate, and we unlock another trophy. Now onto the final handful of miscellaneous trophies. Here are some of them now. There we go. Hey Lombax DJ, play 3 songs on Zerky's jukebox. So there should be a TV here. Oh, this one, surely. Yes, Lombax and chill. Turn on the TV in Rivet's hideout. Yes, hold puncher. Get 20 headshots with the headhunter, dude. This gun sucks. I never want to use it again. This should be the last Craggy Bear, I think. If I walk up and... Yes, unbearably awesome. Find all the Craggier Bears? What a weird name. I need to do 5 tricks going down this grind rail. So, 1... Oh! Never mind. Alert the sponsors, perform 5 tricks going down a grind rail. This is such a cool segment though. This is where things got kind of janky. First, the collect 3 Lorbs trophy. You'd think picking up 3 is actually enough to pop the trophy, but you actually have to turn them into this random monk in the center of the map. It took me way too long to figure that out. Then kill 10 enemies using return shots with the Void Reactor, except there's no Void Reactor in the weapon wheel. Turns out you need to fully upgrade the Void Repulsor, and after that, it becomes the Void Reactor. The best spot to do this is on Sargasso. You let the mosquitoes here shoot your shield and then reflect all of the shots back when it turns purple. But don't stand too close because otherwise the shotgun effect will actually kill them before the reflection does. It took some trial and error, but eventually I got the 10 kills. Then it came the Grunthor trophy. You know these dinosaur looking guys? I swear I'd killed at least 10 by now. It turns out only specific ones on Sargasso count. There's a sleeping one on this small island. Basically, I just killed it, reloaded the game and killed it again, and eventually I got another trophy. And finally, I booted up the game in challenge mode, aka New Game Plus, and I purchased the last weapon. It only shows up there and it only costs 1 bolt. This should be the last one, and then I get the trophy and then the platinum. The last weapon to buy. Fully stacked, purchase all weapons, and Master of the Universe. Collect all trophies. And that's the Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart Platinum complete. If you want to see more PlayStation Mascot Platinums, check out the channel and maybe smash that like and subscribe button. It really helps. Thanks for watching. Catch you in the next chapter.